What's up, everybody? This is Young Blade X96. I'm back again with another video. We're gonna play part 2. I uploaded one earlier. If you didn't check that one out, you could check it out. So, let's get into this shit. Oh shit. Oh, I was about to say, oh shit, it didn't do it. Okay. Had to be scared for a moment. Still getting used to this game because I just played it earlier today for the first time and recorded it. So it's a let's play, so we're all going into this head first new. So it is what it is. So yeah, how y'all doing today anyways? I know I didn't ask that earlier. I was just, early in the morning waking up and shit. I was like, might as well get it started. Edit this for a minute and just see what quality we gonna get. So yeah, it just be what it be. Oh my god, come on, loading screen. Damn, it finally takes forever to load. Okay, right where we last left off. Oh, I was not near them the last time. I was like, right, I think right here. Yeah, exactly. But
It's
alright,
okay,
what's up?
Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Oh yeah, that's where I gotta leave. I could eat you all, but I ain't gonna do that. You're important to the plot for now.
It's my turn.
The hell?
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all. Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You don't want to pick this fight.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to a better place.
Huh. Okay. You say what's
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Follow the leader of the shadows. Wasn't saving shit. Fuck me. I was a doctor. And here's your treatment since I am your doctor.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fuck me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Yeah, okay. They will suffer? I don't think so.
To taste a life. To embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden. Such a divine sin.
Really? Tasting that forbidden fruit. Tastes like Kool-Aid. Alrighty, let's see where we're going up here. Gotta see. La-di-doo, la-di-dee.
To collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Bet. Got a few more questions.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Hi. Let me ask, Mr.
And Mr.
Shepard.
Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed.
A
I'm
brother.
Milton Hooks,
What's up, brother?
the ambulance driver for this
My
shithole of a
nigga.
hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, they
I'm
trying to
no
play the
doctor,
bluntly
but I'm pretty
racism,
sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye.
Mr. Soldier.
I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Alright, anybody else in this mug I need to check out?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see.
Snitch.
Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
You can be.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Oh, you ain't trying to snitch.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett.
There we
He should
go.
be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Okay. Let's see what you about, buddy. And you, buddy, what you got? And I just killed that man. Believably so.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Miss Typo, their best is he's. What the fuck is that?
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I ain't gonna ask them personal questions too early in the game for that one. Wait till I get seasoned in this mug. Let's see if anybody else in here. Another nurse? Nope. Oh, still some druggy drugs. Huh. You must be dead, my boy. But you look like you're breathing. What the hell? Hey, you just there for decoration. Okay. Let me see. Oh no, actually, ooh, somebody behind that wall. Buddy, who is you? Hold on, I ain't talked to you. Who are you?
Good evening, sir.
Mr. Tip?
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I
Oh,
can't think of
please,
any
stop
better
the being
man during
nice.
these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Exactly.
Actually, yes. We met once before
Hmm.
at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
Okay, now we
I
know
was
you.
assisting Professor
I had a
Carell in
feeling.
his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that.
Oh shit, I think we started
You
some
don't have to
shit.
blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Okay.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
So jaded.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Tell me more about cherished people then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Okay, anybody else?
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
I have to talk to everybody in this mug. This was gonna be.
Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet.
No, sweetheart,
My
introduce
name is
you.
Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm
Okay, I
Dr.
like your
Jonathan.
name. Pippa
Dr.
Hawkins.
Swansea has recently offered me a position.
Pippa Hawkins.
Well,
Mary
it's a
Poppins.
euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning.
And snarky
And
too.
no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Okay, but
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
we're gonna have a talk, my boy. Why are you so grumpy?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
That ain't gonna happen. Okay.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Goodbye, Milton.
I like how my character's so... how can I say? Just... somewhat sympathetic, but not at the same time. My fucking god, I mean, doctors in this bitch.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
I'm gonna have to know the fucking whole... this whole video's gonna probably be me talking to the doctors and nurses at this point.
I could not dare to believe we'd have such good
Just to
fortune.
even know them.
Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer
Strickland's
of your work,
propane?
Dr. Reed.
That's Strickland's propane. Hank. Oh, so you got a nurse or assistant doctor named Peggy and Hank Hill?
Please, could you tell me something about...
I want to know what's your biggest
Great
employee and
admirer
what
of
you think
your
about
work concerning
propane
blood transfusion,
accessories.
Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
Yeah, I can get you that. What made you choose that?
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
Aw, stop
I
being
am honored
modest.
to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always
Really
a pleasure
appreciate
to
the help.
share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Nah, scientists too, you jackass. I ain't gonna let you get all the credit.
On my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Alright.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Nurse?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Oh, it's you. Oh, I was fucking. Oh, my bad. I did not know. That's probably only 3 nurses. Okay. I did not know that. I was like, who the fuck is. How many nurses is this? Can I talk to y'all?
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
That is true.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Alright, I got you.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
I
What do you
know.
mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Told you.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Exactly.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just
Oh,
take care
oh
of
yeah,
my
I said that.
Mortimer and I'll cover all
Thought it
the
was something better.
expenses. That's all that matters.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Alright, young boy.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really?
Oh well, man,
Why are
sir.
you here?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here.
He's
Is someone
scaly?
taking care of you?
Yes,
Around his neck.
and no.
Could
Where's
you
that
at least tell me
sarcasm?
your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Okay, I'm still having to talk to you.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
How the fuck am
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir.
I'm not gonna take
Would
that
it help
no.
if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see.
Okay, fuck you then.
Then maybe it's
Fuck your
not
sore
just
throat.
your
Probably was sucking dick. I don't give a damn.
Perhaps
That's what
your
you
sore
get.
throat is just
That's
the
what you get.
consequence of something more hurtful.
I'm gonna give you I'll give you a pen and paper if you didn't want to talk. You can just write it down for me in the sentence. I don't mind reading. Your ass goofy. No, I'd rather not. No. Okay, then, motherfucking strain. I'm a strain. How you
Your
feeling?
mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
And now you want to be talking.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of.
No, you don't know
She
what
would
I'm
tie
capable
herself
of.
to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Oh, okay, well, okay, she love you. Well, I ain't gonna be on that bogus. But you ain't gonna be disrespecting me with my pen and paper,
Don't
bitch.
hesitate to
You better write your shit down next time you talk to me, ho.
Don't waste your time with me.
You damn right. Fuck you thought this was. It's my hospital, bitch. This ain't General Hospital. Get the fuck on out of here. Sorry y'all had to hear that. Both the audience and the patients.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
Well, if you tell me, I might be able to help.
Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
That's it? That's fucking it? Get your arm fixed? Nobody could pick. Okay. They can't do it. I would have done it.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Okay. I thought I was going to curse him out, but he an honest man. But that other motherfucker, fuck his ass. Harry Potter middle age looking young ass. Slapped the glasses off that nigga. My mom's gonna tie herself to the bed. Well, let her ass tie herself to the bed. I ain't helping shit. Who the fuck is that wailing? Not my patient.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Yeah, we're gonna talk.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Nigga owed money, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he probably owed money. I felt like he owed money. I felt like he owed money the way he was talking. Carpenter, good one. Both arms to work. Paid the money.
Dr. Aykroyd's behavior.
Either he was a hoodlum or somebody he was owing money to.
You think keeping his distance was a mistake?
I don't believe that carpenter shit, but the family I can get. I don't believe that carpenter shit. That don't sound like no carpenter shit. I don't know how you break your shit carpeting.
Comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Real hard to break your shit when you carpeting.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay, buddy, hold on, let me go back to him. My boy, I feel like you lied to me. We gonna run in that bitch too. Where you at? Where you at? My boy. Fuck yeah. Let me see. Oh, he down here. My boy, you done lied to me, my boy. I trusted your ass for the 1 minute you had with me, and guess what, ho? You ain't did shit. We gonna talk, boy. What's up?
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
No, but we got some other news that we gonna be talking about.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me.
Mm-mm.
And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Ooh.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
You know, we're just talking real shit.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I was.
This is like after early set, late Victoria era.
Construction site
Real
and they missed
early
their
in that.
target.
In London.
My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Ah, damn, I feel bad for my boy. Woo. Did I talk to you, Doctor? I think I did. Let me see.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
Shit.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any
He was
help?
not the one I wanted to talk to.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Let me see.
Good evening, sir.
New
I'm
face.
Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed.
You the one I'm looking for, bitch ass niggas. I ain't gonna call you bitch ass nigga, but you
Does
cool.
my arrival
What's up?
inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Aykroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Nigga, I am a doctor. Fuck you talking about, boy.
I don't know what you've heard about.
And I'm a
but
soldier,
I have
ho.
already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money? Fame?
No, he didn't even offer
Or are
me
you
money.
truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate.
Right, bitch. I knew you was a
I
bitch
only
ass nigga.
want
You
you
had
to
that vibe of
admit
bitch
you
ass
used
nigga. I
those
smelt
men
it.
to improve
I should have
your
never
theories.
trusted your ass with being nice. Okay. I say
This
make
is
lies,
ridiculous.
bitch.
My blood transfusion technique saved many lives.
And you using it, ho.
Know it.
You see, that is exactly what I hate about people like you.
Detect the vampire in
You
this
avoid this
bitch.
kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
You ain't gotta worry about Blade hunting your ass. Gotta worry about me, ho.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something.
Right. You jaded and I'm jaded, bitch. What's up? I wanna. No, we gonna save this one for a little bit. You know I'm gonna ask that. You know what number question that is. We only got 3 left, so you know which one that's gonna be.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you
Right.
talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
All right.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure. But my young colleague obviously disagrees.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
If you are going to lead this surgery...
Exactly, nigga. If he dies or get fucked up, it's your fault. You know that, right?
Whatever the result.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
Well, I'm not. Just making sure when you're lying, he's lying.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
It seemed like you do, jackass. And you know which one we asking.
If you have a problem,
got a problem? What's up?
Please, feel
problem?
free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of...
Cause he the fucking man that run this bitch. He ain't gotta ask you shit if he bring in a new motherfucker.
But I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
I bet. No need for that
There's no
animosity.
need for such animosity between us.
Animosity, boy, don't do
The
that.
epidemic is already enough to deal with.
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Depending on how you messing with me.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Jesus, it's like, oh my God. You, sir?
Good
Are
evening,
you,
sir. Can I
you a
help
burnt victim?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position...
Oh yeah, he a burnt victim, I can tell.
War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shells took my pretty little mug right off.
Ooh.
But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Damn.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
You might be wrong, but I ain't gonna hate on you because you went through some shit. I mean, you got your face blown up by a German gun shell.
How is your
That's
stay with
something
us, Mr.
impressive,
Oh,
you
it's
know, to
bliss.
survive.
I I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Damn.
Can I do anything for your pain?
I know I'm jaded in life, but I'm positive too. But shit, if you jaded in a motherfucker, you can really feel the negativity in the room like this. Damn. Ain't even bad, ain't even negative. It's just righteous negatively, if that's a thing.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
And oh, okay. I was just about to think I'm gonna have to walk around the hallway to get you. What's up, ma'am?
Good evening.
I was about to call you outside your name for a good minute if I couldn't find you. But you was just waiting for me.
And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me.
Okay, bitch, fuck you then. I knew it. Bitch. You lost your chance.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal.
Right.
Why is that?
What assumes? What makes you think I'm mortal, huh?
What are you?
What you know? What you is?
Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
So am I, bitch. What's up? I never had vampire blood before. I wonder what that tastes like.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'm assuming you must be a patient.
Cause you in the gown, motherfucker.
Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Oh, you're batshit crazy. You ain't even gotta tell me. Let me get schizophrenia.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
I'm gonna ask that later, cause that's what you got.
Please.
Some type of schizophrenic.
What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefied, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't.
Oh, they basically believe they're dead.
And you think it is I who am delusional?
I could have sworn she had symptoms of voices in her head, but
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
What your last thoughts would be, sir?
you wonder what my last thoughts would be? You gotta kill me, you gotta earn it, bitch, I ain't giving it free. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. Oh shit, buddy, what's up? I almost forgot about you.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you
No,
mean?
good,
I
you
was
good,
not
G.
myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion make me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice
Right.
and polite. A little
I
delirious,
ain't got no
perhaps.
bad beef with you,
But
G.
who
You
will
was
be
cool.
after enduring an abduction.
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the
Must be a
cross around
priest.
your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
You might as well just be a
Why
priest.
didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel
It's
him
fake.
somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Cause old buddy used that shit on me. That was bogus.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
How you feel, my
How do
man?
you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Anyone else that wants to give me a conversation? Oh God, maybe upstairs. Is this the garden? No, this outside. I might want to upgrade. It's like fucking 3 floors and shit. I might have to ask her which exactly room it is because I'm not. I just wanted to see if there's more people up here to talk to. Wait a minute. I saw something shiny.
It's locked, all right.
God damn it. I'm trying to bring in some shit. I'm a doctor who steals. Steal your soul.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
Oh, so that's my bed. Oh,
At
what's
least I
up?
won't be sleeping in a coffin.
At least they ain't that much of a dick.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Anything else? No? They left me a little bit of money. That's what's up. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. I don't know which one I want to see. Let's see. Oh, that's at the housing? Okay, let's see. That's crowd control. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can unlock that shit? Okay. Let's see. The following night.
It's locked, all right.
Not now.
Oh, you're in the bathroom, I guess. Oh, she can't even go out on the roof. Okay. Stop me from having a little fun jumping off the roof. I don't even think I could jump in this mug. Well, I can jump, but I can't jump. Okay, so that's the thing.
Said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Okay. Oh, no it ain't. No it ain't. Shit. Oh, no you don't. You're trying to get me. Draw you out. Come on. Come on, buddy. I ain't scared.
I have this thirst for blood.
Where's a rat?
This is despicable.
I'm making the world a better place by killing rats, so it's all good. Keep out? Okay. Stole some money from a dead woman. It's fucked up. I heard the baby crying. So you know it's fucked up. Oh shit, where you at? Oh, you bitch! Where you at? What the hell? I can't even use my psychics. Okay. Let me see. Whew. Almost fucked me up. Enter the garden, okay. Anything else? Let's see. Damn, he saw me. You ain't doing shit, Clint. Come on, we gonna fight. Oh! I'm sorry. Damn! The hell was that? Nigga, this nigga just choked me. I see why the fuck that. Ooh, you find this letter that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relief in mortality. Damn, okay. Shit. That just surprised the fuck out of me. I'm thinking he was gonna shoot me. This motherfucker just 1KO'd me in one hit. And he did an ultimate or some shit. I was trying to whip his ass. I wasn't doing that much damage. I'm like, damn, okay. But I was fucking the rest of them up. They was higher level than me, but that ain't mean shit. Somebody, there ain't no match. Okay, I saw what you meant. That motherfucker was a match for me. I learned to be a little bit humble, but I'm still talking my shit from the grave. Because I'm immortal, bitch. Dad pulling this hole. Alright, let's see what the fuck we gotta go. So this is where all the bullshit happens, huh? Is it this way? Oh, it's this way. Let me see. Anybody else out here? Because I can talk to some people. Let me see.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Let me ask you a personal question.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr.
Really?
Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay, let's see here.